How's it going, guys? Back for the Sunday night stream. Had a couple of hours of chilling, got some coffee. Yuki got some boba, some tapioca as we call it here in Japan. And also both got a bath, so feeling kind of fresh and ready to snuggle up with some WoW here for a couple hours. I will have to keep it to a couple hours because it is a work night, something I don't like to say because I don't like to have to wake up in the morning to go to work, but it is what it is, so let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I've had such a free schedule for so long, it's weird to have to go back to waking up in the morning, especially at like 5:30. 5:30 is not a human time for people to wake up. I feel like anything after 6 is okay, but anything with a 5 or even worse, like a 4, that's like, I better be going like for international travel or something if I'm waking up with anything with a 4 in the middle or in front. So yeah, we're gonna get a couple hours in. Hope to, let's at least ding 21 tonight would be nice. I'm looking to get more talents. I'm not really going to be effective at AoEing until I can get 2 more talents into I think it's the whatever the Blizzard talent is that gives me more slowdown. Please don't offend the Taurens. Help them thank their Earth Mother by going to my YouTube channel and following. Gotten a real kick in probably about 10 follows or so in the last day or so. So I'm really happy about that for everybody who's going in and pitching in to help. It does give me that extra push I need if I'm feeling under the weather like I was this weekend, to get on the grind and keep on getting ready for Burning Crusade here at the end of the year, possibly early next year. But yeah, it's always a nice boost to my morale as well. So thank you for everybody who subscribed. Hopefully we'll get some good content recorded this week and we'll make it out in one piece. Peon is ready to play here, so let's see what he's getting up to today. Okay, I'm gonna actually remember what I'm supposed to do here, and I'm going to switch the music to this music here. It's usually the step I forget. We're about 10 times in, and I still haven't figured it out yet, but little by little, baby steps, baby steps. I am gonna check on my bank alt. I don't think I had anything up for sale. I can't remember. It's been a week for sure. But I think I was pretty much out of everything that I was trying to sell. I did have like that blue mace that dropped. Kind of playing around keeping that for a shaman or a warrior, because it's the first blue I've ever gotten off of just a random world mob, so it's kind of a little more attached to that than other stuff. But if I can get like 10 plus gold for it, I probably will. It seems to go for about that much, so I don't think I had put it up though. I'll have to see. It's like I said, it's been a week, so I kind of forget where I was at. I do think I was in the Barrens. Yes, I am in the Barrens. It does look. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get on the bank alt really quick. I think we might make some time later in the stream for some Rumble coin, but I think since we only have a couple hours, need to make sure I get a decent progress in here. We'll kind of put that towards the middle or the end possibly. Kind of liked having it at the end last episode. We did our Alliance Dark Iron Dwarf Hunter on retail today, and we started the episode with Rumble and we ended with Rumble too. But I kind of felt like maybe the fits the groove at the end better, because it was kind of like almost like a cooling down after getting my ass killed a bunch of times. But yeah. Might not feel so refreshing if I was getting my ass kicked in Rumble too, but today was a pretty easy one, so yeah. How's everybody doing? It's good to be back in Classic. Enjoyed our retail playthroughs. Got about 4 hours on our Magar Orc Warlock that will be going up together with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Think of it about 3 hours today. So our Battle for Azeroth playthrough will get a video tomorrow probably. go ahead and get those up for everybody that only watches on YouTube. Or if you just can't get enough and you just want to, you know, relive the deaths and all the pain that came with that. Quite a few deaths for a retail episode, I must say. I'm kind of disappointed in myself today. Huh, I thought Dottie was waving to me here, but I forgot. That's like what they do, and they do that automatically when you buy something or sell something, right? I don't think she's waving to me. I doubt she's flirting. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do a full scan really quick. Yeah, I don't even have any mail right now, so I didn't have any auctions up. This is that mallet that I was talking about. I'm gonna see what that's at currently. Wow, it's at 15 gold right now. I mean, it must be selling for some people. I've put it up. I saw it as high as 20 one time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it if it's 20. But let's see, how many people do we have trying to sell this thing right now? Okay, quite a few. Hey, how's it going, man? I didn't have boba actually. I got the my just normal Starbucks oat milk latte. She got boba though. She enjoyed it quite a bit. She said umai, which means like it's so good, like about 20 times in the car on the way back. So I think it hit home. I'm gonna try to post this one more time. If it doesn't sell this time, I might just save it for an alt, because seems like a pretty decent weapon. If it's not in the cards, it's not in the cards. I don't know why I haven't been able to sell this either. I thought this one would sell pretty quick, but we'll continue to list it. $1 on robes. I doubt anybody wants that, but gonna try anyways. Alright, so where are we at? We're at 74 gold on this guy now, so we should have our mount before too long. Alliance, man, only 13 gold. I need a side hustle. Yeah, dude, you totally should. Actually, you know what? Sorry, everybody. Let me get the right chat on screen. There, we'll switch over to the Twitch chat. Look at that. Like magic, we can jump back and forth. Alrighty, yeah. If you watch a lot of anime, you probably should. Actually, I learned a lot of Japanese just from reading Japanese comics. Most of the kanji I learned are from reading Japanese comics. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the mage. I'll tell you, it makes subtitles a lot easier because you don't have to look at the subtitles anymore. It also gives me the ability to go watch anime movies like the One Piece movie or Kimetsu no Yaiba or Jujutsu Kaisen, stuff like that in the theater before it's released other places. I mean, I know they want the classic vibe, but like I could totally... Why can't they just like make that same picture but just like a little bit higher res image would be awesome, like filling up the whole screen. That's one part I don't need to be classic. I could go for a higher res image of that same art. Okay, looks like all my UI elements are not freaking the hell out like they were last episode. Okay, let me look at what my quests... Yeah, okay, this is the problem. I've got 20 out of 20 quests. I might have to ditch some of these dungeon quests because they are kind of bogging up my quest log right now. Let's see what I can turn in here. I might have... Okay. See if I can get some quick turn-ins here to free up my log a little bit. Finished solo leveling. It was so disappointing to season 3. Actually, I haven't seen solo leveling yet. Quests do you have? Any RFC? Ragefire Chasm? I don't know if I picked those up or not. I might have skipped over Ragefire. I have one. There were some others that popped up, but I decided not to take them just because they didn't look like anything too exciting. I think I've already got better than this. Love the Barrens music. Fortunately, I don't see all the little kids swearing at each other like they used to back in the day. That really rounded out Barrens chat. Pay respects to Mankirk here. We haven't gone and told him the bad news yet, but I'm sure we'll find his wife sometime soon here. Yeah, just the one for RFC. Okay, that's just to go to Ratchet. Maybe. Okay, I think I have an apothecary one. The one I failed, I think that's also to go to Ratchet. Oh no, that's to go to Thunderbluff. Holy shit, that's a trek. I don't have a Thunderbluff teleport yet either, do I? When is there a Thunderbluff? Is there no Thunderbluff teleport? Oh yeah, there is. It's just level 30. I guess not many Tauren mages running around on Classic, huh? I'd play a cow mage. Could spec into milk. That would be awesome. Okay, gonna go get rid of this one in Ratchet. I'm not gonna pick up all the Ratchet quests, but Forgotten Pools, explore the waters. Everything is far away. I guess I took care of all the easy stuff earlier. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make the executive decision to not do something that's gonna add a bunch more quests to my log, because that defeats the purpose. Going to Ratchet, I'm sure they're just gonna give me another... There's no flight path in Ratchet, right? Oh, there is. That's a flight path, isn't it? I wish I could zoom in more. It looks like a flight path. Was there a flight path in Ratchet? I really can't remember. Oh, there is one. Okay, well, if there's a flight path, I'll go out and get that. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I don't want to get there, not have any room in my quest log to pick up more quests and then have to run back again. But if I can fly back, I can leave it. I don't mind. Let's see, so I need to also make a decision on if I try to fix this or if I eat the 5 gold and try to fix this and spec these 2 back into frost warding like everybody says you should, or if I should just not do the best because I'm cheap. 5 gold is kind of a lot. I kind of messed it up. I'm definitely spec'd better than I was at the beginning, but I kind of wasted my cheap reset. Oh, really? So you used the improved frostbolt? Because like I saw a YouTube video that had me spec this way, and I kind of trusted their word on it, and then everything else I've seen after that, I saw like 4 or 5 other videos, and they all say frost warding instead of improved frostbolt. Here I need to get 2 more points though, or when they come walking towards you, they're like a lot faster, so it probably makes it pretty hard to get the timing right, I would think. Hey, what does he have? Does he have anything good, I wonder? This weapon dealer? I wonder if it's something I can flip for more money. Lizark.
Potential customer.
5 stamina mace. Wow, that seems like that might actually be a pretty decent mace. SF keybind, then R back to SF, spam R3. SF. SF. Why am I blinking on SF? Feral Blade, that does not look good. What does this look like? I'm gonna hold off on getting this. If it was cheaper, I'd try to buy it and flip it, but not a lot of room for profit, I don't think, on that one. I don't want to get burned. I use SF keybind. Shift. I'm lost on it. How's it going, Sick Chat? Believe it or not, I'm actually feeling better now than I was at the end of the episode. So a lot of times when I have a cold, when it gets dark, I end up feeling worse. But today I'm doing pretty good. It might be all the caffeine I have. I have a latte going on here. No mount, huh? Yeah, Sick Chat here, he gets pretty fixated on the mounts, and then they basically taunt him by not dropping. What was the name of the mount that you had to give up on? Because you had what? Like, you had hundreds of kills and you still didn't get it. Like, Sureki Skyraiser, 434. Wow. Yeah.
Time is money.
I would have tapped out way sooner than that.
Be good.
Wow. Those type of mounts, like, as time goes on, do they up the drop rate for those, for people just looking for, like, you know, farming the raids, or do they keep them? That's kind of lame.
Being Dwarfmaster of a busy port like Ratchet, I keep
Sack
my
of
finger on the pulse
coins.
of information. I know all about the exchange of goods and money between here and Booty Bay. The latest bit of news I've heard is about the Venture Company's Boulder Lode mine northeast of the Sludge Fen. One of the miners discovered an emerald the size of your fist. I know a few buyers who'd be
Booty
interested
Bay
in
is a
getting
long
their
ways
hands on
away.
something like that, and I'd be willing to
I mean, I could
go
Zeppelin there, but
half on its sale.
why is he getting quiet all of a sudden? Okay, I'm gonna hold off on picking up Ratchet quests because I need to clear out my log here. Where's this flight path? Not out here? No. Oh yeah, there is a flight path. Yeah, it's over here. Now I remember. Yeah, this was like a gank spot. You always had to be careful not to get ganked here. Oh, it brings back memories. Yeah, because they put the Horde and Alliance flight paths right next to each other, which just causes trouble.
Keep it real.
Oh, I don't really need help with anything. Not that I can think of. I just really need to grind my way to 23. I'm a lot further than I thought, though. I'm actually almost 21. I have quite a bit of rested experience, too, so I should have another 2 points in the Blizzard really soon here. Yeah, or improved Blizzard, yeah. Next point will give me 60, and then I think it goes up to like 80 on the last one. Then I should be pretty good for farming. I mean, if you're like super bored, you're welcome to, if you have a character like around the same level as me, if you want to beat some stuff up together. I'm always down for that. But I'm also totally fine just knocking out Barrens quests. I would guess with all your characters, you've probably seen quite a bit of the Barrens. I'm not sure it's the most exciting stuff. $27 and a level 1. What's your level 1? RXP, I'm all over. Jumping all over different servers, I assume. Shaman, yeah. I actually have a shaman. Oh no, it was a druid that I was thinking of starting. A night elf druid, but I never got to rolling him. I realized I probably, for right now, probably should stick to these two. I do think I am going to make a human rogue here pretty soon. But that'll be just a stream I do whenever I'm duo streaming with another YouTuber that wanted to make some content together. I hear Yuki coming up the stairs with really heavy feet. You would think she's like twice my weight the way she steps. You walk around like Gojira. She's giving me a look. Hello. She's going through all the Mission Impossible movies right now, trying to catch up so we can watch the newest one in the theater.
Are
you drunk? Steve is drunk? Gojira. I see, you're Gojira. Okay. No, you'd be more like King Kong.
King Kong.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, now I'm sick again. Mission complete. That was your goal? What a jerk. He was trying to get me sick. Steve can be very, very challenging to deal with. Steve is an elite. Steve's like son of Argal in Silver Pine Forest when you're like level 9 going there for the first time. That's Steve. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't know about a cook named Dung. That seems like a bad name to be if you're a cook. I don't want Dung cooking my food. Yeah, hey, feel free to, if you want to join me in questing and stuff, you're more than welcome. I've got quite a few to do. Seems like everything seems way out of the way though. Like, I don't know if this is just ordering this wrong, but it seems like everything is like totally opposite directions from each other right now. So the whole reason I came to the Barrens was because everything's grouped so easily, but it has been a while since I've done it, so I might have forgotten. I'll have to remember to get that apothecary one later. Yeah, I'll be in the Barrens for a while, I think, so if you want to hang out. Why is my TomTom broken? TomTom? Oh, it's not broken. It's just down here. Yeah, I've been playing with my UI quite a bit, so things are not in a spot I'm used to yet, but I think I am set on this UI. I realized that like my UI creep was getting so big that between my Twitch like overlays and all that crap, it was like taking up way too much of the screen. So I kind of tried to focus, just gave up on the bottom like third of my screen on the Twitch videos and just like tried to jam everything in there aside from the quest log. The quest tracker is kind of just I'm used to it being there, but hello, Great Plain Strider. How do you do? I can't remember this quest, but I know it involves the centaurs, and anything with the centaurs is a good chance that I'm going to be dying. Especially if I don't have my stuff up. Wait a second here. Why do I have that? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's what it was. Trying to remember what my own hotkeys are. Oh, cool. So you usually do Ashenvale after Barrens? A lot of times I go to Stone Talon Mountains after, but I think I've always been kind of intimidated with Ashenvale just because it's so hard to see the NPCs with all the grass and foliage. Yeah, a lot of times I do Stone Talon. I'm nowhere near Stone Talon yet. I'm not even halfway through the Barrens. I did all of Silver Pine that I could until I got to a bunch in Silver Pine that I can't really do by myself right now. And figured I'd kind of jump to another zone so I could get a little bit higher level and not get my ass kicked so much. I have to do all the stuff out on Fenris Isle, and eventually when I get higher I want to do Shadowfang Keep to get all the mage stuff done, but I can wait on that until I'm appropriate level. Okay, that quest was easy.
I'm out of range.
10 main. I wish I had that. Oh, Words of Fortitude. Who's the kind patron? Wow, thank you.
That's still recharging.
Kindness of others in Classic is one of the things I like. Everybody seems to be looking out for everybody. Okay, so I just realized that one of the things... Okay, so that's what that is. I see, okay. What is this called? What was this add-on? Options, add-ons, Genosis, yeah, okay. Genosis. I just figured out what one of those extra cast bars was. Channeled spells. Why am I not seeing? Bar configuration, profiles, no. Oh well, I can just leave it there for now. Yeah, there's a bar that's off screen. It's behind my Twitch chat right now, but I don't think it's important. I'll fiddle with that stuff off stream. Okay, so we got that one. That's one we've got. Maybe you can get... This is probably the Harpies. Yeah, we'll go do Harpies. Why not? I haven't had my rude awakening to how hard things hit in Classic compared to retail yet. Probably my first... I will have a first death of the night, I would guess. Oh, there are a lot of spawns here. I better be careful. Oh, is that an herbalism node? What do we got over here? Silverleaf. Okay, I'm not gonna risk my neck over some silverleaf. Briarthorn, I'd be all over that. Oh wait, this is one I need actually.
I need to get closer.
Sun scale feathers. Where is that? Why am I not tracking that? Sun scale. Is that a droppable quest maybe? Where's another one of these? No, the Angry Scythe Claws. Let's see. I want to check this out. I'll look on my map. Sun scale. Angry Scytheclaws. Kill Sun and collect their feathers. Use feathers on the 3 Scytheclaws. Ah, okay. Wait, so that was part of that quest? Oh, okay. I need to take their feathers and then... I vaguely remember something about that, yeah. Go kill another one, see if they'll drop it. Looks like we need 3 though.
I'm out of range.
Thank you for stopping right before you were going to go out of range there, sir. That was nice of you. Oh, that's right. I'm way over leveled for this stuff. I just realized everything here is gray. I was kind of just cleaning up quests. Things are not as dangerous as I thought.
I'm out of range.
Okay, we'll not be as careful. And probably find a way to get killed. Did that backwards. Well, I'll continue heading for the harpies in the meantime. What happened? Error. Crash. Dreamlight Valley is crashing on Yuki. Ooh, Briarthorn. Give me my Briarthorn. Give me that sweet Swift Thistle. I need some gold intake. I haven't been doing much farming this week. Ah, wasn't meant to be. Briarthorn will sell for a little bit, but that Swift Thistle is what has made me 80 some gold now. I'd say probably of like the 85 gold that I have, probably about 60 of that is from Swift Thistle. Light feathers? I don't think so. No, I've just been selling light feathers. What are those for? Maybe there's something I'm forgetting. These are sun scale feathers. It's just for that raptor quest. It's over here. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's right. Slowfall does take light feathers. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, if you have some, I'll definitely I'd make use of them. But I don't want to impose on you at all. Not the end of the world. I haven't been using Slowfall that much, but whenever I bump into you is cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Slowfall, I use that quite a bit in retail, but it doesn't take a reagent anymore. It's just get it for free. I forgot about it. A lot of stuff does. Like even the teleports surprised me. I forgot that it takes the runes to teleport. Oh, you got 30. Wow. Yeah, that would like set me for life. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a place where I've died many times. Is it still loading? I'm still cracking up about that herb vendor video I watched where he referred to these as the titty birds. I can only see them as titty birds now. Wool cloth, nice. Still get excited when I see wool cloth at this level. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from the packs.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, what do we got here? I really hope it sells for that much. I don't think it'd go for that much, but 2 agility, 2 stamina, leather, feet? Seems a little high, but might be good for at least 50 silver or so. I'll try to sell it for that. I swear, between Six Jet and Maple Moose here, as nice as both of you are, I feel like me and Yuki should be thinking about moving to Canada.
Out of range.
We actually were talking about it. Before I found the job, I have some friends that were at Ubisoft Osaka, and they ended up moving to Ubisoft Montreal, but didn't look like there's any good positions open right now, and we were talking about it though, because we're like thinking about should we go back overseas or whatever, because she's never lived overseas, but America seems to be kind of in a crazy mess right now. So other than that, it was like, well, there's Canada, you know, some game work there, but ended up finding a job here. Hey, Grandma Colin, nice to see you again. They're gonna throw me in the syrup. I like syrup. I'd be okay with that, as long as they threw me pancakes as well. If they threw me in the syrup with no pancakes, that's another story, because I need my pancakes.
I'm out of range.
I feel like one of those stealth birds is gonna get me here.
I need to get closer.
God damn. Jeez, every time I try to cast, you move out of range. Die, titty bird.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, you need it. Hmm? There you go.
That stone isn't ready yet.
Sorry, I'm gonna get killed if she's asking for cough drops. 出してあげるよ。はい。Feeding her cough drops here. すいません. She's giving me shit because I was too occupied to take the cough drop out for her. It's not my fault, it's the titty bird's fault.
Recharging.
Oh, okay, yeah, these drop light feathers too. Yeah. I guess this is a good place to farm them. Yeah, when after I get those points into AoE, improved blizzard, probably be able to run through here and get feathers pretty easy too.
Cast that yet.
What have you been up to recently, Grandma Colin? Your name's not Grandma Collins, your name's Yuki. If your name was Grandma Collins this whole time, and after 4 years you haven't told me, we've got stuff to talk about. She's trying to take away your name. No, feel free to ask any questions you want about the game industry.
I'm out of range.
I wouldn't exactly suggest getting into the game industry at this point. I could not say that in good faith that it would be a good idea.
Recharging.
If you're already in and you are kind of stuck trying to fend for yourself in the game industry, then it is what it is. But if you have a chance to not do that, probably not the best industry to go into right now, if the last 2 years have been anything to go by. Grandma Collins, you've been Yuki the whole time, so you've got the hidden WoW account that I didn't know about. We tried to make Yuki a WoW account, and they tried to put her on the Taiwan server because there's no Japan servers. I think we have a workaround though. She's been saying she wants to play. I've just been too busy this week with the new job. Doesn't it seem like all the world's economy is kind of going to hell? I know in Japan it's really bad here. Pay is not increasing, but the price of things is going way up, and yeah, rice is really expensive right now. Everybody's complaining about that. Are you like what type of stuff in the game industry would interest you? The main thing, like, why I would say, like, I wouldn't suggest trying to get in the games industry right now is just it's so damn unstable. There's just so many. Every single day I open my LinkedIn feeds, there's more layoffs and stuff. There's so many talented people right now that are sitting on their ass not doing anything because they've been laid off, and there's not enough positions to go around right now. So it's like gladiator style combat right now for a job.
Still recharging.
Like, there's definitely entry level positions available, but it all depends on if you have the ability to move where the work is. One thing for sure, remote work is disappearing really quickly. EA just announced this week that they are no longer going to be offering remote work, and they were one of like the last companies that were still offering quite a bit of remote work.
I need to get closer.
Seems like none of the big companies want to do remote work, but like they cave into it for under pressure from the other companies. But now that a lot of companies are drawing the line in the sand and saying no remote work,
I can't cast that yet.
a lot of other companies are following suit because everybody else already took all the heat for it. Working at university during finals and move out is a lot combined with rereading ASOIA at what is a soyaf? Oh, I'm guessing the orange is Trump, huh? Oh, A Song of Fire and Ice. Oh, nice. I mean, I read the first 3 books, I think, a while back before the show, and then I did watch all the show. You know what? I actually really liked the one that we're doing. They're doing the HBO series right now. I'm forgetting the name of it. The Targaryen book. It's just kind of like a whole history of why the Targaryens are all gone. They're adapting it really well too. That one goes really far into the future. The book version of that though, it goes like all through those current characters and then into like the next generation, and it's just kind of like a history of the whole region. Yeah, I did the audiobook for that one last year. Kings Road. Has that come out? Maple Moose, are you near like a major hub where there are game companies? Or are you kind of... I know Canada's like huge. Yeah, I saw the announcement about the game.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Hey, as long as we're turning Grandma Collins into a Kings Road player, why don't we also get him on Rumble too?
I need more.
Not hard to move. Well, I mean, like, if you're serious about it, definitely you can add me on LinkedIn too if you want. I've got connections in a lot of companies. If there's a place that you're really interested in, you're sure you're okay with the instability of the game industry, there are entry-level positions out there that I do see posted. I look at LinkedIn almost every day, so I'm pretty up on where jobs are, but yeah, it's just, even when you get a job, it doesn't feel safe right now.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
If you want to find me on LinkedIn, though, it's just Kevin D. Bolt. You'll see my picture on there. Or just send me a message on Discord too. That works. If you have a link or whatever. Entry level, like obviously, you know, everybody knows QA is entry level. a lot of producers get their start in QA. Some people do get hired as producers to begin with. Producer in Japan means something very different than producer in America, though. America and Canada would be the same, I assume. Producer is mainly being the communication point in between different teams of different disciplines and scheduling meetings and making sure people get FaceTime together. Problem solving when things are going off rails. They kind of slot into a lot of different roles in the game industry, but that's mainly what a producer does. But there's not a lot of like technical barriers to get the job. That's why I would say that might be something to look at. As long as you can communicate well with people and you know, have basic like office type skills, you can definitely do a producer job. In Japan, producer is very high level. It's like they call what our vision of a producer is, they call a planner over here. Okay, I'll sell that. Raider's short sword of stamina. Okay. One thing is, a lot of times, if you get in the game industry, you're not able to play games as much as you used to be able to. There's good and bad. It's like I have a lot of friends that work blue collar jobs and stuff too. And one thing about blue collar jobs is when you go home, your email is not constantly pinging you, or somebody's not trying to get in touch with you around the clock to solve problems and stuff. Like most of my friends, they work those type of jobs. When they're off, and it would be kind of not cool to be hitting somebody's phone up from their boss. But games, you're kind of always on the clock if there's something major that breaks. I've tried to keep work email off of my phone, and like my current company right now, like first day QR code, log into the company website, put this on your phone like right away. There's no option at all for that, so. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's definitely rough. 24-hour on call. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's... I hope you're being well compensated for it, for being on call like that. I didn't know that... Well, I guess, yeah. I guess you would need people 24 hours. Not at all, yeah. Like, what type of salary would you be after in the game industry? And I could probably give you an idea of what type of work you would have to get into. Although salaries have been on the rise quite a bit in America because the dollar is all strong, but apparently eggs cost like $12 or something, so I don't know what the hell's going on back home anymore. We could always jump on a Discord call sometime too, though, if you just want to talk about if you're serious about trying something new out. I actually used to be a instructor for game school online. I don't do it anymore because the hours are quite different here in Japan, and most of the students were overseas. Actually, earlier in chat, Wormosties, that I think you were interacting with him a little bit. He was one of my former students from game school online. I trained him up. He got a job in the industry, but he hit same thing. He hit the layoff. Hit a layoff, and then his wife had an offer for work out of state, and he decided to pull the trigger, which meant that it's a kind of an area where there's not a lot of game jobs. So he's currently not in the game industry anymore. He's very talented though, prop work, and
That spell isn't ready yet.
he definitely should be working in the game industry with his talent, but companies are just kind of a pain in the ass right now. The
Just that yet.
attitude of recruiters has changed so much for the most part. It used to be like recruiters would message you all the time and, you know, try to get you to get on for a call to talk about a new opportunity, and now it's just like there's so many people out of work, like super talented people with a ton of experience, that they just kind of up on their high horse, and they'll ghost you, they'll ignore you. $3K a month? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely do that in QA or in also in producer makes quite a bit more than that. Yeah, producer jobs pay pretty well.
I need to get closer.
I do have a lot of producer friends that stay at the associate level for quite a while, though. It seems like it is a little hard to move up because there's only a need for so many on a project, but... Hey, what do we got here? Oh, Silverleaf. Boo. We'll still pick it up, though. Grandma Colin, you got to get into our guild. We're in a Rumble, Warcraft Rumble guild. We're trying to talk Maple Moose into to playing the game too, but he's resisting so far. It's okay. Well, little slow doses of Rumble coin will brainwash him. I was brainwashed, so. I'm not a big mobile game player, but Sickjet showed me the error of my ways. Now I find myself on the train, running dungeons, trying to get surges. We'll go for a, put this up here. Let me pull up my BattleNet really quick. Sounds like Grandma Collins doesn't know what Rumble is, so we'll have to show him. Oh, dude, you have no idea. Yeah, I'm so angry at the industry right now, just because of exactly what you said. Unfortunately, not enough people seem to realize that. You know, a lot of people they're just consumers of games. They don't really follow games. They don't read all the stories about the layoffs and all that stuff, which, you know, it makes sense. You're not in the industry, but I do wish there was more. I actually think I was talking to a friend today that I worked together at Monolith with him. Really nice guy. We were at Warner Brothers together. He worked on Halo together. He actually helped me get a job on Halo back in the day, and he just landed a job after a long stretch of a layoff and then not being able to find work. And you know, this guy's worked on tons of big properties, And I was talking about him. I think there's like a real mental health problem right now in the game industry and creative roles in general that people aren't talking about. Because I open up my LinkedIn every day right now, and like you can see like the posts that people are making. They're not posts that people normally make. You know, we're talking like people with like creative director type roles, like art director roles, and they're literally like almost begging for work because they can't feed their families and stuff. And it's definitely like those posts, they'll get like 500 comments and stuff of like other people in the same boat, and it's just kind of been a massacre the last couple years, and doesn't seem like it's slowing down. So all that stuff, you know, most people in the industry, that their job is kind of their whole life, you know. They, of course, you know, it's all connected together. You're working the job so you can feed your family, but if EA suddenly cancels your game and lays you off the next day, you suddenly aren't able to feed your family anymore. It's can be mentally trying on people, especially with all the AI stuff going on, because it really feels like this time might be, you know, the jobs just might disappear altogether. Doesn't seem out of the possibility. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, don't get me started on that crap. I worked for NetEase, and they basically, I wasn't involved with Marvel Rivals at all, but they the American team worked on that game. You can tell a lot of love was put into that game. It blew up like crazy, making tons and tons of money. And what did they do? They laid off the whole team that made it, and then now they've got I know people internally at NetEase that were there at that time of that layoff, and they said they're just farming out that stuff to like basically outsourcing to outsourcers, like 2 levels of outsourcing just to get the price down. And that's why it's like I originally had thought maybe I wanted to try Marvel Rivals, but I ended up never installing it because I don't want to see the NetEase logo after the whole fiasco they put me through. Yeah, there's no respect at all. It's not been a good couple years. It was good for a while though. I would say like the first 15 years of my game industry career was really positive, and it takes a lot of commitment, a lot of moving, and a lot of going where the work was. The big thing back then was the 1-year contracts kind of sucked, because like, you know, it's, you have a year of stability, but then you're gonna have to probably move after that. But you get used to that after a while. But you pay your dues, and then eventually you get the full-time gigs. But now even the full-time gigs aren't safe. So what is a full-time gig really? Like, you can get laid off just as easy from one of those. So yeah, it's hard to say. Drove for an hour, so yeah. Yeah, probably if we could push it to tomorrow, that would be good, because I want to get this episode done, and then I'll get the episode done. I need to get to bed at a decent time because I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It's a new schedule. We can set something up tomorrow if you want, though. Are you going to be around tomorrow? What time is it for you right now? Yeah, bed is for losers. It's 7 a.m. So when I was doing my last stream, that was... Holy crap, that was like the middle of the night for you, wasn't it? Wait, you and Sixjat were both up. Like, I have no idea what time it is in Canada ever. Yeah, so to my schedule tomorrow, so like right now it's almost 10 p.m. in Japan. I have to be in bed by 11 or I'm not going to wake up at 5:30. I'll just ignore the alarm. I could do like around 6 p.m. tomorrow, though, if you're interested. We should coordinate on Discord. I'm totally down to have a chat, though, and hear what you're looking for, and if it's... Because I would definitely want somebody to know what they're getting into if they're thinking about trying to get into games right now. No, that's right, because yeah, I guess it would be like Eastern, Western time in America, huh? Cool. I'll figure out a way to add you on. I don't check Discord as much, but I've been. You know, I need to change it. I need to check my Discord more often. I'm gonna make an effort this week to set up the Discord channel because I'd like to have a spot for all of you guys to be able to talk to each other too. I know, I think all of you have my Discord already, but I don't have anything set up there. This week maybe I'll set it up. I'm gonna have some downtime, I think, at work. There does seem to be a lot of staring at your computer and pretending like you're working, so I'm gonna use that time to be productive, and if I'm not working on work stuff, I'll definitely try to work on some channel stuff, and it'd be good to get my Discord set up so we can chat offline too. Sorry, Cowman, I really didn't listen to you. That was really rude to me. I should listen to you, Cowman.
I've been expecting you. We shall meet again.
Okay, with Stagnant Oasis.
Ancestors watch over.
Like the one you found at the Forgotten Pools, there may be fissures at the other oases in the Barrens. If so, then perhaps the fissures are the oases' source of life. We must test this. Here, take these seeds. They are dead and infertile, but take them to the stagnant oasis.
I'll send you a DM later on Discord and we'll figure out some way to connect that is easy to communicate. And set up a time. Yeah, I used to do that in my spare time, the game school online stuff, so it was pretty rewarding. At that time though, it was all about like, yeah, no, you should totally join the game industry, but things have kind of changed, fortunately.
What do you...
Welcome to the Crossroads, adventurer. My name is Thork. I lead the defenses here in the name of the
RP
War
Raiders,
Chief.
where does this go?
Please, feel free to make yourself at home. As long as you mind your business, no one should have any problem with you taking up some space. There are many threats to our safety here. If you've already become familiar with the lay of the land, speak to the others here. Perhaps they have tasks for you to do.
So if it was like 7 a.m. for you, when do you usually sleep? Are you pretty much, if you're on call 24 hours, like, are there some hours where you're less on call? You know, like people shouldn't be bothering you unless it's an emergency? Chin's empty keg. Okay, I'm gonna... trying to think if I should do this apothecary quest just to get it off of my logs. I see. How does that usually go? Do you get interrupted a lot, or are there some times that are pretty chill and nothing really pops up? Oh, he was up in the tower, wasn't he? That's where I went wrong. Yeah, I know that feeling of always... I mean, there's a limit. Like, I would be checking my phone and replying to emails like until about midnight for some of my jobs, especially when I was like a senior art lead.
Oh, these are nice.
But
real nice. Good job, Adventure.
there was a certain time where I just wouldn't respond anymore.
Adventurer back for more?
Whoa, he's a little excited.
I like to hear that. This time I want you to
He sounds a little
assassinate some of the harpy
aroused.
lieutenants in the dry hills. Only witch-wing slayers
It's like
can
a
be lieutenants, and
SM
you can
getup
tell
that
them
he's
apart
got
by the
too.
rings they carry. They
I'm
are
not
a
talking
nasty
Scarlet
bunch, but
Monastery.
They lead some of the underlings in that area. Taking out 6 of them will be a decisive strike against their matriarchy. Make sure they die painfully, Adventurer. We want those
I always
harpy
do.
wenches to know the idiocy of picking fights with the Horde.
Farewell.
This is the Barrens. Give a quest, get a quest. It's not a great place to clear out your quest log. I'm still at 19 of 20 quests here. I hate to delete quests though, because I worry I won't be able to find them again. Which is crazy because I can always go in the zone and check for available quests with my map, but you know what? I'm gonna take this again. I'm gonna make the run to Thunder Bluff just for the hell of it.
I have rendered the spores you gave me into an emulsion. I must now send it to my associate, Apothecary Zama. If
Actually,
you were to
don't
carry
know.
this to her,
Let's see.
she can offer
Stone
you
Talon
something from our
Mountains.
stores of alchemical goods. She is in the Pools of Vision, a cave beneath the shamans of Thunder Bluff. The path to this cave is well hidden, but you may
I like
find
totally
it on the
forgot where
Spirit
Thunder
Rise
Bluff
Bluff.
is.
Do
Mulgore.
hurry. This emulsion will maintain its potency
Okay.
for
Oh
only
yeah,
a
that's
short
actually
time,
not too bad.
and must be resealed and processed before then.
Okay, I have 44 minutes apparently. Well, we are gonna have to do it at some time. To Mulgore, okay. Well, we'll get some experience unclearing the map. I'd be down. Yeah, probably makes it hard to... I don't know if you would get to consume more games or less. There are definitely some projects where I haven't been able to play games at all for the most part. Just because so much time in the chair already that when I was off, I was doing 16-hour days for a while on Call of Duty Ghosts right when I got in the industry. That year I played hardly anything. Didn't sour me on games at all though. Only the last couple years has. Yeah. Is there like a busy season? Forgot, did I get my 3 sun scale? What'd you say? Wally? Oh, I think crabs? Lobsters or crabs or something. She's asking me what crocodiles eat in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Spring and winter. Do you get to like, do you play in the office, or do you have to? Are you playing from home usually while you're waiting on call? $21 hours. Longest one I've ever done was 19, but that was for a right before we dropped the trailer for Call of Duty Ghosts, because I had a couple scenes in the trailer, and the animators were. I was done with my part, but the animators were working on animating scenes that involved pieces of the environment that I worked on. So I had to be on standby for that to make any changes needed. I remember going home and not being able to sleep after 19 hours of working, which didn't feel too great. Gaming is your escape. Yeah, I mean it is for me too. And I think that's maybe like one thing that it might not really pop up until you actually try to do it, but like that's the one dangerous thing, is like gaming is your escape. So if you make gaming or stuff that's game adjacent your actual work, then gaming becomes no longer an escape anymore. World of Warcraft does that well because it's so like colorful and vibrant. I usually work on realistic style games for the most part. That's why I kind of gravitate to stuff like World of Warcraft or Dreamlight Valley or Disney Speedstorm, just like random stuff. Nintendo stuff. I love Nintendo stuff because I can make that separation from work and play. But it's a difficult thing, because if I had the chance to work on World of Warcraft, I would definitely take it, but I would worry that it would kind of ruin the game for me. I ruined myself on Call of Duty for quite a while. I can play it now, but I don't play MP like I used to. Yeah. I do think, though, going forward with all this AI crap that's going on, blue-collar jobs are probably more stable than anything idea-related or people in rooms talking about making stuff rather than people actually doing something physical. I can't even picture what it's going to be like in 5 years from now with all the changes. I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos on that recently, and because you watch them, it serves you up even more of them. Some of them are pretty scary. That 68-minute interview with the Godfather of AI, I was watching that yesterday. Guy that made a lot of the findings that all that stuff is based off of today. Some of the stuff he's saying is pretty scary. It does seem like in the next couple of years, though, there's going to be some really big shifts. That new Google video creator that has audio, video, subtitles, everything, can have characters singing and stuff like that. It's makes like the stuff that I do for my opening scenes look like child's play. The pace at which it's progressing is just mind-boggling. I'd like to give that one a try, but it's currently only in the US and it's like $250 a month, which is insane. And that's not even for like a free use. It's like credit based, so you would still run out of credits after paying that, after generating videos. Mulgar, it's been a long time. I should roll a Tauren sometime. I remember doing the starting zone as a Tauren. I think I had a Tauren warrior that I got to like 20 or so at one point on some server somewhere. Where's that discovery point? There we go. I like this zone. It's such a beautiful zone. Sometimes less is more. Trying to open up the map a little bit here. Oh, that's right. So yeah, the Tauren are dealing with the Centaur from the get-go. I forgot about that. Wow, I have to go really far to make this discovery point, don't I? Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a Venture Co. here as well. Alright, make our way over there now. How's your throat doing? Good? Feeling better? Why don't we get some chill music on here? Although we will have to turn the music back on when we get up to Thunder Bluff because I do like the music over there. Yeah, Taurens are cool. I kind of want to roll a Tauren. Trying to think what class I would want him to be, though. You know, obviously something like Druid or Shaman comes to mind, but also it would just be cool to do something, if it was retail, do something totally crazy. Dwarf Hunter seems like it would be cool too. I don't know, I feel like I want to make a every race hunter. Is that a bad thing? Like a bunch of cows in a pasture. Tauren Shaman, Druid, make a Tonk. Yeah, something like Tauren Rogue would be funny. I heard there's a Tauren Rogue that's in Season of Discovery. He like comes from the future or something. Whoa, wait a second. Why does this say quest failed? It says time remaining 31 minutes. Why would it? Spores you gave me, I must now send me, so if you can offer something. The pools and why would this say failed? That's gotta be a bug, right? Clop, clop, and then you get bombed. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that my quest has not failed. It says I still have 30 minutes, so I'm gonna be pretty annoyed. At least I'll have a flight path, worst case. I can complete it with a flight path. Classic guild. I made a guild back in Final Fantasy 11. That's the only time I ever did the guild leader thing. I made a website for it, and we were doing like the only English speaking guild right at the beginning of Final Fantasy 11. I was living in Japan at the time and was only made up of people that were also expats living in Japan where the game was released. The game hadn't been released outside of Japan yet. But I don't think I was especially good at it. I was good at organizing stuff and getting people together to do stuff, but probably not being very good at the game is a sticking point. Be cool to group up with a lot of people from the streams though. That would definitely be cool. I'm probably too small time at this point. I don't have the reach to actually make a guild that people would show up for, but I am in it for the long haul here, so never know. Maybe like a year from now or something like that, I'll have a little bit bigger reach. Could get more people to hang out. Alright, probably about time that the music would kick in, so we're gonna turn our audio back on. I haven't heard Thunderbluff music forever. I think, yeah, you start hearing the drums, right? Gonna try not to die in the elevators today. Oh, I think he's saying that you should make a guild for me to join into since you're way better at the game than I am. I was trying to make an HC guild back when I streamed, but I got a lot of hate for it. Oh, I didn't know that you were doing streaming before. Do you have a channel I could check out? I'd like to follow you as well. Definitely feel free to... You'll have to be smart about how you post it, because I think Twitch like automatically like deletes the links or whatever, but if if you can find a way to type it in.
Greetings.
I don't mind if you share it with
I'm
everybody.
a commendation officer acting on behalf of Thunder Bluff. It is my duty to assist
What the
adventurers
hell? Oh, is this
who have
PvP
received
stuff?
Board commendations signets. I accept signets in different quantities, but the most beneficial exchange for you is to hand in a set of 10 at once. I will enter your deeds into our records when you hand in your signets. As a result,
Enter my
you'll
deeds.
earn
I haven't done
recognition from Thunder
anything.
Bluff for your duty and service.
Okay, where is this apothecary? I'm on the clock here. I don't see an apothecary, but they've got to be in that spot where the undead are, right? Where was that again? It's like in the pools, right? It's across one of the long bridge. Oh, Maple Mace. Ooh, I will have to check that out. Did you do WoW streams? Might have to get some tips from you, man, because I definitely have a lot to learn. I never even thought about streaming until January, so I've been doing a lot of research since then, but there's still quite a bit I need to figure out, 'cause I'm definitely not growing at the rate that I would hope, but I'm making small progress, but it would be cool to speed it up in some way. Okay, this is Elder Rise. Where is this apothecary? What did you say? Might be almost what? Are you talking to me or yourself? Yuki might be going crazy. Inventory full is the worst feeling in any game. Why isn't this showing up on my map? This is kind of troubling. I mean, it says they're in the pools, right? Pools of Vision, a cave beneath the shamans of Thunderbluff. Cave is well hidden, but you may find it on the Spirit Rise Bluff. Okay, Spirit Rise. Okay, I need to go over there. Oh, wow. Yeah, the internet culture is, like, I know for a lot of people say, like, if you're gonna grow your Twitch and YouTube channel, you need to make all the posts on Twitter and also on Reddit. Holy crap. I've tried making a couple posts on Reddit just to let people know that there's videos there, and the type of reaction that I got is just like disgusting. It's like you don't want to even think that you're playing with people like that in World of Warcraft, but like just like the worst responses ever. Just for it was following the rules of the channel. It was a place where you're allowed to post about videos, but just like people are so negative, and that's why I was like, yeah, I think I will just build the channel naturally and not try to oh, that's probably the cave I need. But yeah, it made me not really want to go and post my stuff online and try to push it. Just kind of try to be more patient and wait for it if it's going to happen. Oh, there were like a couple nice people that were like, oh, I wish you luck, but like this channel is super negative and people here are going to tear you apart, and like the next like 15 replies were all like, go get fucked, like spam hack, like they were talking crap, but like somebody was like like you've never made a game in your life, or like all this just crazy shit. This is like, what do you people do all day with your time? Didn't seem like a group of people that I wanted to associate with, so it's like, do I really even want these people knowing my channel exists? Probably not.
Ah, the spores from the Barrens that Hellbrim was gathering. He garnered your aid in delivering them. Good. And the emulsion is still potent.
Rejuvenation.
So no time in the delivery. Well done, adventurer.
Okay, so this is what people... This is probably what my Swift Thistle uses to make. That's why people buy Swift Thistle, huh? Well, I will take the Swiftness Potion. I will sell that shit.
The Royal Apothecary Society.
Holy crap, you have no idea. Go look at some of the toxicity on there, dude. It is like next level.
Adventurer. Perhaps you wish to aid me, and in turn, the Dark Lady in our efforts to advance the Forsaken. Recently, I studied a rare specimen of flora named Serpent Bloom.
I should not have picked up that quest. I'm just making my quest log worse again. I have a problem.
Unfortunately, Serpent Bloom can only be found in the darkest recesses of the Wailing Caverns. A dangerous cave.
We should talk about that sometime, man. I'd love to pick your brain about the streaming thing. Because I've definitely I've had some negative comments and stuff like that too. It's weird because you think it doesn't matter, but it does kind of rub you in the wrong way. I could totally see how it could sour your whole experience. I've also had some really positive people though too that kind of counterbalanced it, but yeah, people suck. Some people suck. Oh, this was a couple months ago. Let's see. Let me open up Reddit for the first time in forever. Let's see. I actually like put Reddit on my phone just for that. I've never been a consumer of Reddit myself. I don't like the format too much. This was in the r/wow forum. It's just basically like a explanation of my channel. Let's see. I don't know how to use this very well. It's like... Yeah, it's from 40 days ago. Posted that one. I posted a couple more on different WoW threads too. And I kind of found the same thing on everything. I got like a couple legitimate people that were wishing me luck, and others that were warning me to be careful of people on the thread and stuff. The main WoW thread was the worst though. The content creators ones, I tried following some of those too, and it's just... As soon as you put your info up, you get spammed to shit. It's crazy. Burn Pet in Barrens? Must be an expansion I don't know about. Yeah, dude, I'm totally down to do some collaboration stuff too. I was actively seeking some collaboration, because I think it's more interesting to talk with other people than talk to myself all the time. So I would like to start building a group of people that I can be with on stream sometimes and talk about topics and stuff like that. There's probably some stuff that you want to say offline as well, though, too. So we'll probably get on a Discord call together and hear what your story is and stuff. Then maybe we can talk about doing something. Yeah, what is your time zone called? I actually don't know what Canada time zones are called. What's your closest big city that I can look up? Calgary. Sorry, I'm not checking on my phone here. Calgary. Okay, yeah, 7:18 a.m. minus 15 hours from me. Your 7 is my 10. Sounds like you keep odd hours though, so we might actually be on the same hours without even knowing it. I've heard British Columbia is beautiful. That's it. We're moving the stream to Canada. You pack your bags. We're going to Canada. Working in the game industry, though, there's a couple places that, like, it's a possibility of ending up. Those places are pretty much California, Seattle. I've lived in both of those. Various places in Canada. And then there's a lot of offers and stuff to go to China, but after going to Shanghai Disney, I don't think I'd be very comfortable living in Shanghai area. It was pretty just riding the train was all the bag checks and metal detectors and glares and stuff like that. It was pretty bad. I don't think I'd want to do that every day going to work. Money is good if you take those jobs though, but as a foreigner anyways. Can't remember for the life of me where the Griffin is here. I need to get a better map. I'm wandering around in circles. Vancouver, but Montreal has quite a bit too. Although I think some have closed down recently. Yeah, Seattle is a big hub. Vancouver's big. I know Seattle's not Canada, but it's close. T-Dot. What is T-Dot? Those are the main ones I've heard, though. Oh, Toronto? Yeah, I think there are some studios, but I do think Vancouver and I think mainly Vancouver. Toronto has some. They have a game dev map site that I used to use back when I was still in school. Basically made a list of all the places I was going to call and harass for a job. Guys, am I crazy or is there no Griffin here? Does anybody remember where the bird is here? Because I've been going around in circles here and I can't find it on my map. Actually, I should ask one of the guards. The guards will tell me.
Well met.
Hey.
I would be honored to train you in the use of the weapons that I have mastered.
Oh.
Should you have the ability to learn within.
Hit the moose. Big tower top. Who's hit the moose? I don't know who hit the moose is. Oh wait. Is this Moose Gaming? Okay.
Go in.
I should have made the connection. I was like, I don't know, who's the moose? Oh, there you are. There's Hit the Moose. Do I not have flight paths on my... Got a big beefy Tauren here. Level 28. Nice. Nice to see you in game, sir. It's a big sword you have there. Bet you get that a lot, though. Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah. Thank you for that. I would have been going around in a circle for another 5 hours.
Reputation for strength and speed is well
That's what she said, yeah. You and Sick Jet would get along. He has a welcome joke that he does almost every single time he's in chat. Let me see what you got here, sir. What sword is that you're using? Cavalier two-hander of the Tiger. Nice. 7/7. Wow. Seems lucky. So you've been doing some dungeons. Very cool. Yeah, I need to... I hate the way in early WoW you don't have the shoulder and helmet, but I also kind of like it because it's like feels like such a an upgrade when you finally get it. I'm sure you'll really make a lot of use out of that buff I just gave you. Tank and healer. Yeah, I'm sure you've always got somebody around that wants to group then. You're very popular as a tank and a healer. Trying to think what I should do here. Got Chin's empty keg, but I can't remember where that goes to. Brewmaster Dorn. Yeah, I'm the same way. I avoid most groups too. I have fun when I'm in groups, but it's something about that initial, like, am I going to be grouped with a bunch of jerks thing that gets me to, like, kind of hesitant to join groups. I do have fun when I join a group, though. Some of the best times I've had in WoW is grouping up, but I am hesitant.
When mounted on the back of a Wind Rider, one sees
I should
that its
head back to the
reputation for
Barrens.
strength and speed is well earned.
Oh, that's right. I installed the add-on that shows the time.
Ancestors watch.
Yeah, 2:36. When did you start on this server, Moose? In the bottom deep is good job, Cookie. I'm gonna allow your message there because it sounds like you're telling the truth. Oh, you weren't on this server at all till 4 days ago. Okay, now it all connects because you said that you spent 4 days total on the character. I see. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the server. It's nice to have somebody here. that I can play with. Grandma Collins has a character here, but I don't think he's been playing her recently. Probably sounds like been really busy recently. We've grouped up before. Took a nice screenshot together. I think I still have it here. Let's see. Channel art, where are we? Yeah, let's dig through my computer. That'll be fun. Let's see, that was in channel art. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we snapped a picture here to commemorate back on my hunter. Back in the good old days. Level 10. It's actually the only screenshot I have from the game. I used to take screenshots all the time. But then I think I realized that every time I switch my computer and stuff, all that stuff gets lost. I wish I had my screenshots from back in vanilla. I used to save a lot of them, but every time I switch computers, they would just get lost. Do you have like I use WhatsApp with SickJat. He said WhatsApp is big in Canada. If you use WhatsApp, I use Line because everybody in Japan uses Line. That's like our main messaging system. But I see WhatsApp right when it pops up too, mainly because the only one I have on there is SickJat. So if that one dings, I know who it is right away. Okay, cool. I'll send you a QR code or whatever when I get off stream tonight. Maybe I'll start using WhatsApp as like my big way to communicate with people that I play with online. Discord is rough because I get so much spam from all the different channels. I have to do Midjourney through Discord as well because I use that to generate images. Yuki generates images on that same account there, so that's constantly making spam. We're on like quite a few, and then I joined a bunch of like content creator ones and stuff that have turned into be things that I thought I would be engaging with to try to grow the channel, but it's all turned out to be just seems like people trying to find ways to make money off of other people. So I haven't really been engaging with that stuff much.
Fly quickly through the hot Barrens air.
Okay, let's do these. I want to do these geomancers. So you get a deep dive into the history of hardcore before Blizzard wanted a piece of it. I've heard a little bit about it. Like I've watched some of the old add-on hardcore stuff before the actual server launched, but I don't actually know very much about it. I want to do some type of a I'd like to do some type of WoW podcast that dives into different different lore items, and then also just WoW news in general. The problem is I'm not current with the game because I haven't made the jump to skip content and go to War Within. I have not gone to the Dragon Isles enough, even though they pester me about it every single time I go back to the regular timeline. So that would make it a little bit hard, but like I definitely want to do some type of like just like talking about the game outside of playing it too. I've been reading a lot of the books and enjoy the lore quite a bit. Oh, these guys are gray as hell. He doesn't care though, he's just like, F you. I'm level 12 and I will F your shit up.
Too far away.
Okay, we'll probably just see how many of these we can grab. Not very many. Wow. These are tougher than I thought. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna die. I haven't done that tonight. I actually need to die. I don't want to go a whole stream without dying. Die to some level 12s. Well, it's not in the cards to die to some level 12s today. It almost was, though. For some reason, I was expecting them to, like, not even be able to damage me. It's probably that time on retail today. I just realized I haven't even created food and water today. I need some better sandwiches. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. I'm really curious why you didn't continue with the streaming yourself. Like, seem with all those connections and stuff, that sounds like a gold mine for content, man. I know people can be dicks though, but don't want to let them win. There's a lot of other people that cheer you on, so don't let the assholes win. This guy's just not cooperating. No, really. Is that your Twitch account? Or your WoW account? So like what exactly, so I can not do the same thing, because you never know, I might. What exactly got you banned? Because I know people can do shit to like kind of mess up your account. Just by like downvoting you, or? Oh, this Twitch account here. Yeah, I've done so little with Twitch. Like, I mean, I stream to Twitch all the time, but I've still not set up my Twitch account properly, and I've just kind of realized that it's going to be hard for people to find me on Twitch for the most part. Although, I do think the people that have found me on Twitch have been really quality people. I obviously get a lot more views on YouTube than I do on Twitch, but I guess it's nice. More people chat on Twitch for sure. A lot of people are pretty quiet on YouTube. Do you know what? That sounds exactly like the same type of stuff, the type of comments that I was getting on the Reddit thread. Basically, I made a post just saying like, hey, I'm a game developer. I've trying my hand at streaming. This is my portfolio. This is my account. Check it out if you're interested. And I got like a bunch of people that, like, no joke, I would totally not be surprised if they're like the type of people that would try to report me or something. But I was on Reddit, so I don't use Reddit other than that, so I could see it though. I haven't seen the thumbnail guy for a while. There was a guy that was like, right in my like second or third month of streaming, he was like, he popped up like 3 or 4 times on my comments, and he was like, your thumbnails are the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I hope you die, or something like that. It was like really like, holy crap, you took that to like another level. And I chirped back at him like a little bit, and then he came to another video and did the same thing again. I was like, but you're still here, and I'm glad you like my thumbnails. So, he had really strong feelings about him though. I don't get it. I can understand not liking him, but wouldn't expect him to get that much emotion in either direction out of somebody. I think I told him in the last post, like, you seem like a lovely person to be around, and I don't think I ever heard from him again. I will take his view though, so. I would guess that he does not like and subscribe. He did downvote my video a bunch of times though. Oh, I already have geomancers. I'm just killing anything that moves at this point. That sucks that people would report you just for trying to start a guild, though. Uh-oh. Okay, here it is. Here's that death we were talking about.
Out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
I came really close to a death for not paying attention there. I seem determined to die to quill boars today. Yeah, that's pretty lame. That's all I can say. It's super lame. You hate when people are like that, but people are like that, unfortunately. I definitely want to grow my channel, but I do also worry too that I think at a certain point, if I got far enough into it, and if people were really horrible, I'd probably just turn off comments altogether. But you'd have to be big enough that you could do that. I know some creators that do that though, that I watch. They've turned off comments because of just really bad behavior, but it sucks that you have to do that. So I like to respond to all my comments. I respond to every single YouTube comment I get. I have some people that come and respond to every video I upload and just support it. I don't know if they ever get around to actually watching it or not, but they're there just to support, which is really nice. I try to reciprocate as well. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a WhatsApp QR code or whatever, or my username, after I get off stream, and we can set something up. Be good to probably do it on Discord, just so we can easily talk and not have to type a bunch. But we can set up a time and stuff on WhatsApp. I do like the noise WhatsApp makes, the ding noise. It's somewhat satisfying, I don't know why. I don't know why nobody uses Line in America. Line is really good. Line is like all of Japan. I think it was originally a Korean app, but people don't use SMS texting here. Everybody does all their phone calls, everything online. The app Line, that is. Got linen cloth stacks for days here. I actually do need to get my first aid a little bit higher though, so I could use those. I think I still get skill up from linen. Breeches. Breeches of the Whale. Not amazing, but... Oh wait, already have those? Yeah, okay, I need Kreenig Snarlsout. Where are you? I've seen him walking around before. Yeah, what I'll probably do is, after we get connected on WhatsApp, I'll just send you a message when I'm heading online. We could do a call before I start a stream. So I'll already be at the computer here setting stuff up, so... I think he's over here, right? Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, this is definitely enough quillboars to get myself killed if I'm not careful. You know, have to carve my way in here. They're gray, but they still hit pretty hard. Hey, you want to come out and I can pull you? I'm not gonna chance. I'll wait till he goes around one more time. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 20 years. That was a pretty big break that I took, but that was mainly just because everybody I know that played the game had stopped playing the game, so it seemed kind of lonely. But I guess streaming fixed that, so... There you go, Kreenig. Did you stream games other than WoW too, or did you just stick to WoW? Holy crap, when did I gain a level? How did I not notice that I gained a level? In retail, that happens all the time. In classic, my attention level has to be pretty low. Yeah, thank you, Grotz. I don't know when it happened. It had to have been happening while I was killing Quillbore here. Although I don't think these gave any experience, so maybe it was when I handed in that quest at Thunderbluff? Did you find that it hurt your channel views when you would play other games aside from WoW? Because I feel like that's what was happening to my channel. I'd see some growth when I was doing a lot of WoW, and then if I mixed in other streams, I had a lot of free time at that time too, so like I wasn't cutting down on the amount of WoW I was doing, I was just also adding in extra streams with other games, but it seemed like it was having like a negative impact. Hey, I've been at next to 0 views for a while. Worst streams I have are the Disney Speedstorm. You would think there would be some Disney fans out there, but nobody wants to watch Disney Speedstorm apparently. It's not a popular game, I understand, but I like Disney. Okay, let's go turn this in. Or is there something else nearby I can do? Actually, my bags are... Yeah, I need to get to a mailbox and mail some of this stuff to my bank alt. What time are we at? 10:45. Ugh. Oh, I need to put my point in. Don't F it up. Don't F it up. Improved Blizzard 2. Okay. Rank 3 is just 75%. I was thinking it was 80%. Still a big difference, though. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, as you can see, like, I've mainly been doing WoW the last, like month or so. But before that, I was doing quite a bit of... Yeah, the last one that I played around with, I started up for Oblivion Remastered. I actually lost, like, 4 subscribers when I did Oblivion Remastered for a couple episodes, which was kind of scary. Yeah, but see, this is still all mainly WoW. Like, I was doing Avowed. I enjoyed doing Avowed quite a bit, but it would get like 60 views or so, but never too many. A lot of Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. I guess Harry Potter's not even in it, but I was doing that for a while. Assassin's Creed Shadows did not do well. I thought that might be interesting because, you know, being a ex-Ubisoft employee, but did not do well at all. I was not super up on the game as well. I did not get into it very much, so that probably didn't help. Yeah, that's Avowed. I would like to stream Avowed still, but I just worry that it's damaging my channel. It seems to be something with the algorithm, like if the algorithm identifies your channel as a WoW channel, it seems like it's more likely to feed. Because like the click-through rating I've been getting has been considered a pretty good click-through rating for some of the videos. Like the videos that I have for WoW that that don't have hardly any views, it just haven't been served up, because I can see in the account like how many times YouTube has served it up. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the backside of YouTube, but like the analytics side, like for like different content. Yeah, like here for one of these recent ones here. Let's see. Why is YouTube so slow? Yeah, it's like these two videos. These were uploaded the same day. Sometimes the undead videos do way better than the Alliance side videos, but like this one here, if I look at the analytics for it, it has 648 views, but you can see that they served it to 12,000 people, so the views were going. It got like a 3.4, which it says is a pretty decent click-through rating. But then like the problem is like the other one that didn't do as well, which is, you know, also classic, and some of those have done really well. It's got 181, but it's only been served to 5,000, so it's gotten about like half the chances that the other one does. And some of these continue, like this one looks like it's still going up, but I mean, at this point, none of it really matters because I'm not monetized, but I am trying to at least start to see the patterns and stuff and figure out after I do get monetized, because I think I eventually will, as long as I continue to create more videos and slowly pick up subscribers. It's just going to be quite a grind, I think. But once I'm monetized, I would like to understand how it works, because like if it's safe to upload other games, there's times when I would like to upload stuff like Avowed and stuff like that, but hard to say. Seems like they change the rules for the algorithm all the time though, to this, so it's like even if I figure something out, it's like it may change when as soon as a change list goes in and they make changes on the engineering side.
Welcome to the Crossroads, adventurer. My name is Thork. I lead the defenses here in the name of the War Chief. Please, feel free to make yourself at home. As long as you mind your business, no one should have any problem with you taking up some space. There are many threats to our safety here. If you've already become familiar with the lay of the land, speak
You
to
talk
the
a lot,
others here.
Thork.
Perhaps they have tasks for you to do. Well done, adventurer. With Krienig's death, there will be a definite decline in the attacks on our caravans. Your people should be proud to count you among them.
What do we got? Okay, we had some Swift Thistle. I can never say Swift Thistle right. I fail that almost every time. Okay, I'm still cutting around these remains. I might be high enough I could do that Fenris Isle stuff now. Maybe my next stream I'll do that one. Oh, some Briarthorn. Soulbound. Okay, not going to be getting rid of that. Wool cloth, I'll make some bags that I can sell. Huh, I wonder if that really... I'll try selling that. Hoping that is an accurate price for those, because that's pretty good. Oh wow, I picked up a lot of light feathers too. I've got 13 of them now. Can slow fall 13 times. That'll probably just vendor. I doubt that'll sell. Scroll of Agility. Mage Royal. Not gonna sell for a lot, but we'll still get rid of it. Okay, I got a decent number of greens today. Ruffled feather, really? 28 silver? Worth a try. Silver leaf, I'll just vendor. That's not really worth selling. Okay, this I'm going to try to sell. I'm used to running slow. I can run slow some more. What about the pistol pirate? Oh, sorry, I already read it. Swizzle Whizzle. What's a Swizzle Whizzle? Sounds like a goblin name. Oh, Swift Thistle, yeah. So what kind of mistakes are these? Like when it says that somebody's auctioning a scroll of stamina for 799 gold. I know it's can go for a little bit, but it definitely can't go for that. That should be good, I think. Oh, wrong banker. Bones McBank, yeah. Yeah, you're good call on that one. It was like, what the hell? That was my Alliance Bank alt I was trying to mail to. Which I wish I could, because my Alliance side needs some freaking help. I need to, I wish I could send them some of my herbalism profits. Oh, could have. Oh, that's soulbound. Okay, yeah. Uh-oh. That's the alarm I set telling me to go to bed. You have to freaking go to work tomorrow. Scared the crap out of me. I'm not used to an alarm going off at this time of night. Okay, I need to keep these sun scale feathers for the raptors. Okay, let's see if I can get some. You alright? I'm gonna have to go to bed in a minute here, or I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow. Well, I'm still getting skill ups from bandaging. So I guess I need to make more bandages. Can probably learn my next level one pretty soon, I would guess. I might have just outskilled it.
Strength.
I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my heavy linen bandages so I can skill up more. There's been so many times where having some decent bandages probably would save my life. Where's the first aid trainer? Oh yeah, I probably can I? It's been a while since I checked. I think, if I remember right, I was like right about ready to get heavy linen bandages, and I was like one skill up too low, and I didn't have any more cloth on me, so I just gave up on it and figured I'd do it later. Wait, where is it?
I can train you in first aid techniques.
Heavy linen bait. Oh yeah, I need to get that as well. Wool bandage is from 80. Okay, try to remember that. Oh, it's still green. I guess I could get... Yeah, I don't want to waste all my bandages. I'm just gonna... We'll get a lot more linen cloth. Actually make use of these too. Get all these regular bandages out of my inventory here. I gotta start burning through some of these mana potions. They're starting to stack up. They're not very good either, so. Actually got pretty close to 80 here. 71, not bad. Okay, vendor.
Speak quickly.
Okay, well, we have some better bandages now. Alrighty. I've still got energy and I could play longer, but unfortunately I have to go to work tomorrow. You gonna go to sleep too? Yeah. Alright, well that will be all she wrote for tonight. Gained a level, okay. Well, we kind of feel like I cheated. I was at like 80% of my way to the level already. We'll definitely be making a lot more use of rested experience now that I have to go to work every day. Yeah, I'm gonna drop you a message on Discord with my WhatsApp info. We'll set something up. Get the Warcraft music off here. Got some spooky Undercity music going on in the background. What did we do today? We did 2.5 hours. So yeah, we did 3 hours of Alliance Dark Iron Dwarf and then 2.5 hours of Classic Mage. Yesterday, I think I did get like 3.5 hours of the... what was it, Magar Orc Warlock in, so I just need to do another classic Hunter episode, and then we should have enough content to put up for the next few days at least. But I do plan on being online weeknights more this week. I think I've adjusted to it better, as long as this cold doesn't stick around, but it feels like I'm starting to get over it. Knock on wood. I'm going to knock on wood because I need to get over it. Okay, that will be all she wrote. Oh, wrong one there. That's the outside one. Why do I have an outside camera at the end? I need to change this. Yeah, one of my cameras I usually go to at the end got deleted. It looks like this is what I was looking for though, just a copy of this camera. I usually like to say goodbye with a full screen before we go. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for all the support, and thanks for putting up with my crap gameplay. I will see you probably tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She was waiting for that. Have a good one, everybody.